Hello everyone, I'm here today to do a review of A Passage North by Anuk Arudpragasam. And this is part of the Booker long list. And this one it follows Krishnan, who is a man that is from Sri Lanka. And it kind of has two timelines. One timeline is from him in Sri Lanka when his grandmother died, and the other one is about him and his relationship with this woman Anjum from India when he was living in India. And we kind of follow his feelings and his thoughts on both of these losses and other losses in his family, because when his grandmother died, it was there was a war in Sri Lanka, and so there was a lot of loss and a lot of pain in that story. And we follow this man and his thoughts on that. Also, we learned that the relationship with Anjum was a very passionate one, but also a very turbulent one. She was a bisexual woman, and that's not accepted in India. So she had a lot of troubles with her family, and always I feel when there's these trouble feelings within a person, it spills over the relationship as well. So we do explore that. It is a very philosophical book. It's not really about the plot, like nothing exciting happens, but we do follow a lot of the thoughts and a lot of the emotions and a lot of the history of Sri Lanka, in a way, of that war that happened and how it turned people, how broke some people and how it affected people. So yeah, I think that is the main focus on the book. It's the thoughts and the philosophies and all of that goes into this, and also certain cultural things, like culture shocks, that you get differences from Sri Lanka and from India, like the main religions and how that affected these wars, and how it affected the history of both of these countries. And I really enjoyed that one. I think that it is quite refreshing to have a book that doesn't necessarily have to have a big plot or there's character development, but it's not, even the character development, I don't think it's the main focus of the book, and I enjoy that sometimes. And I enjoyed it here. I think it was quite well done. It was very intimate, and the writing was really poetic and really beautiful. It had these really long sentences, which I can imagine is not for everybody, but it had long sentences and long paragraphs that went over and over again. And at some point, when I got used to it, it did have this rhythm that was almost mesmerizing. I just kept reading and reading because it was so mesmerizing and captivating for me. I know that some people don't get into that rhythm, and then it's a pain to read. But yeah, for me it did completely work. So yeah, I think that the writing, which again is very captivating, and the philosophy and the thoughts just mesh into this thing that I really enjoyed. I think that I learned a lot from Sri Lanka, and also learned a lot about how loss and grief happens, and not only when someone dies, but also loss of a relationship or loss of a person. I think that parallel was very interesting as well. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I hope it makes it to the shortlist. I don't think it will win, I'm not sure, but because it's not for everybody, I don't think it will win, but I hope it makes it to the shortlist. And yeah, let me know if you have read it and what you thought about it, and at the next video. Bye!